So hi guys, good evening guys, all of you. Are you audible guys? Are you audible? Okay, right. So now here, yesterday we started. Okay, now let you see guys here. So as we started, we refer cursors which started in last session and okay. So let you see. Now let you come out. So refer cursors, what I said here, when we assigning select query at the time of opening cursor, then it's called refer cursors. Okay, and normal cursors are when user is defining explicit cursors and normal cursors. We are going to be writing what now? Select query at the time of variable declaration we are passing. But the refer cursors means what now? At the opening level, you can pass it. And two types, weak and strong. And yesterday we said weak, it was without return type, it will be declared. And weak refer cursors advantage is what now we can access data from multiple tables. Okay, now? And this is weak refer cursor variable declaration. Whenever we have to do this one, you can use. And yes, okay, it's called as a system and underscore refer cursor. This underscore refer cursor is called as a predefined data. Okay, now right. So let me see, guys. Here, let me see. First, I will show you single table and later multiple tables. Okay, now first the single table data accessing with the refer cursor, and later multiple tables we will be check out. So now observe. Weak refer cursor with the single table data accessing how it will be. Go to use and write here. Observe. So now, first of all, you have to declare your weak refer cursor variable. So my variable name is okay. So C1. Any name you can take. Okay. So don't confuse. Any name you can take as your. This is weak refer cursor variable name C1 I'm taking, and data type is what now? Sys underscore refer cursor. This underscore refer cursor. This is variable, cursor variable. Later I will take I. I is a general variable, and this variable storing entire table. Suppose you have to retrieve or display complete table, you have to create one EMP and the row type. And we all of you know this here. Anchor notations we discussed. Okay, column level anchor notations and row level anchor notations. Column level means what happened, individual column wise you have to declare. But the row level means one variable can holding or storing all columns of data type. Data. If you want to retrieve or display, then you have to declare one. After that, see, I'm going to use the statement. Begin. Now we can see open. But during top time, we are setting our requests. So where a number is equal to 10. Okay. So that means time cursor connected with your passing request. Okay. Only what happened, guys? Happen select to query request. We are declaration level we are using, but here at the opening level we are passing. Okay, now so whatever the query requests are you passing, whatever the query requests are you passing out. Okay, now so as per the query request, that particular data retrieving and storing under for a cursor variable memory. We for a cursor variable memory. Okay, now right. So now what happened after that? Remaining process will be start. Simple loop, weak refer cursor memory, storing into I, storing into I, storing into I. So we are storing under I. I is what all variable. Okay, now fetch C1 and storing into I variable. Okay, into I variable, right? So let you come out. Okay, right. After that, as so simple loop compulsory will be the exit statement. When I want exit here, okay, when I want exit here, guys, are you audible, guys? Any problem? Okay, one second. Hello, guys. Now we can check twice. Now it's clear. Now it's clear, and somebody saying yes, sir. Somebody no, sir. Now it's fine. Okay, right. So now exit when okay. So we know C1 percentile. Okay, data not found. Then you need to exit, right? Okay. So otherwise, you have to display dbms underscore output dot. Okay, put underscore line of. So here your wish. Suppose you want to display entire table information, then you can pass each and every column name one by one. Okay, so you have that, you can pass it. Like you can pass I dot emp number. Okay, concatenating comma concatenating I dot e name, concatenating comma concatenating I dot okay job, or whatever the columns are there, you can ask in every column name. I dot number, I dot name, I dot job, I dot MGR, I dot hire date, I dot salary, I dot commission, I dot department number. All are displaying. Okay, whenever you want it, you can go. Okay, right. So now complete table is going to be displayed. Okay, but now I'm taking your number, name, and department number. That's fine. For your practicing time, you can pass all parameters, all variables, columns, you can pass it. Okay, right. So now after dbms, then I have to end my simple loop. Okay, after that I need to close my C1, that is called a weak refer cursor. Okay, now, and after that I need to end. So now let you see execute, and we are getting a problem. Open spelling is wrong now. Yes, okay. So now fine. So open Open C1. Okay. Now you can see the department number 10 people. That means how many people are there in my EMP table. So those department number 10 people information we are fetching from your weak refer cursor memo. Okay. Now, so this is the weak refer cursor, but the difference is what now, sir? Here only the difference is what now? Is we are passing select query request at the time of opening level. Okay, now that is one different. And second one is what now? Weak refer cursor's advantage is what now? Multiple table data can I access. Okay, this is one table data accessing. Okay, I showed here. And now we will go for how to access data from multiple tables by using of refer cursor. Okay, let you come out and see, guys. Let you come out and see. Next example, multiple example and from now. So declared as usual, you have to give it C1, the weak refer cursor variable, and sys underscore refer cursor. This is called a predefined data type of weak refer cursor variable. And later I am declaring two variables, EMP percentile row type. This is employee table information storing purpose. DEPT table, DEPT percentile row type. This is second table data storing purpose. Okay, na? And after that, we will be take one variable, that is the V department variable. This is number of 10. Okay, is equal to dynamically I'm passing. Okay, dynamic variable department number. So whenever user want to enter department number, which department number are you enter? The department number will be checking, and once condition is true, that particular table data will be written. Okay, now so this is one variable, just a dynamically entry purpose I'm taking. Okay, right. And after that, as usual, you have to begin. After begin, here I'm writing else ladder. So if else ladder, already we know the syntax I was given how to use if else ladder. Observe here. So if we underscore DEPT number is equals to suppose 10. Suppose whatever the user is entered, the user entering department number is equals to 10. Okay, then condition is true. When condition is true, immediately I need to start my open. Immediately I need to start my open weak refer cursor, and for the query you have to pass here itself. Select start from EMP where DEPT number 10. Where DEPT number 10 and remaining all are same. Loop will start it, and we need to fetch C1 storing into I, and you have to exit. When I want to exit, when C1 percentile data not found, okay, then I have to exit data not found. If it is found, then I have to print dbms underscore output dot put underscore line of how to print here I dot ename. So few columns I'm printing. Okay, just for idea purpose, program how it is. Okay, department number. Okay, now right. After that, I need to end my loop. Okay, after this is one condition I was giving. Suppose you will enter department number is not equals to 10. Some other department number you enter, for example. Then what happened here? It will be entered into else part. So else if, and what you say, V underscore department number is equal to 20. Okay, so your if else ladder I'm using. If else ladder syntax are already given in the notes. Can you check out? So else if condition, then 20. For example, it is a 20, not a 10. It is a 20. Then what we want to do? Yeah, 20 related connect. Open C1, and you're passing the query request. Select star from DEPT, where DEPT number is equal to 20. DPT number is equal to 20. Okay, now then automatically loop, simple loop started loop, and we need to fetch C1 and storing into J variable. Storing into J variable, and as usual exit. So when C1 percentile data not found, okay, then exit, otherwise found, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line of, what do you say, J dot DPT number concatenating, comma, concatenating J dot department name, concatenating, comma, concatenating J dot LOC. Okay, now after that, end your simple loop, close your cursor connectivity, end your if else ladder, okay, and end your begin statement. So finally, so to get it. But your two tables data I'm accessing, let you see. So entered value for V department number, right? Suppose I enter 10. Whatever you enter 10 guys here, what happened? This 10 will be go for that. This 10 will be where it will be go. Okay, where it will be go means observe. So whatever you enter the value 10, this 10 will go to check it for your condition. So now department number 10 is equals to 10. So 10 is equals to 10 condition true, then immediately this query is executed and the query conditional data retrieving, storing under your cursor memory. That means we cursor memory. And later you all of you know this how it was, this statement is working. Suppose if you 10 is not satisfied, then it will go to next condition. First of all, you can see 10 I was entered. Okay, then yes. So 10 people information, we got it. Suppose if I enter department number 20, so first it was taking if condition, but 20 is equals to 10, condition is false, then enter into what now? Else if condition is entered. Else if condition is true, then which table here? Department table. So second table data is set 20, research deluxe. So here multiple tables data can be accessible. Okay, now I can access it like this. Okay, so this is weak refer cursor, one advantage. Understanding now? Right. So these are weak refer cursors, what we called as. And come to next one is called as what now? Strong refer cursor. So what is strong refer cursor? Let you see, guys. Strong refer cursor. Strong refer cursor, simply we can say when we declare refer cursor with the return type. Okay. And one more thing is what now? Strong refer cursor, okay, to access data from single table. Okay, or else in a specific table only it will be. Okay, but strong refer, weak refer difference is what now? Weak refer without return type we are declaring, and multiple tables data we can access. But strong refer cursor with the return type we need to declare and one table data access. Okay now, and one more thing is what now? Whenever you want to declaring strong refer cursor variable, we don't have a predefined data type is not there. Okay, so that's why user defined data type should be created. Understanding now? So strong refer cursor doesn't have a predefined data type. Okay, so that we want to create user defined data type. Okay, we want to create a user defined data type. So how to create a user defined data type? Your syntax is option. Okay, so all of you know. So type name, and is refer cursor Okay, and return type compulsory. So return and return type also have to give it. Return type. Okay, now so this is okay. The creating of what now? User defined data type. Okay, right. And now it is only one table operation. So one table, how it is. Let you see guys here. So observe. First you have to declare. For example, I'm writing. So declare your strong refer cursor variable I want to declare. But before declaration, what we want to do, first to create a user defined data type for strong refer cursor variable purpose. So how to create syntax is what now? Type name ud underscore refer cursor. Any name you can give it, but ud means user defined, understanding purpose. Okay, is refer cursor. What is the return type here? Return type is emp percentile row type. emp percentile row type. Okay, so that is my return type of variable. So after defining your user defined refer cursor data type, then that I have to use strong refer cursor variable name. And now what is your data type? ud underscore refer cursor. ud underscore refer cursor. And as usual, a normal variable emp percentile row type. emp percentile row type. Okay, now right. So after that, you have to go and pass your begin statement. Okay, after you have to send your open C1. Okay, first we are passing select star emp where DEPT number is equals to 10 or 10, 20, whatever you can give, and the small loop, the simple loop is started, and C1 storing into I, remaining as the same words. So C1 percentile not found attribute. Okay, and after that dbms underscore output dot put underscore line of anything you have to go for. So I dot e name concatenating comma concatenating I dot DEPT number. Okay, so few things I take now. Later end the loop. Okay, and close your C1 and end your begin statement and to execute. So here, so what you understand, strong refer cursor variable also, okay, is accessing single table data. Okay, that was possible. But the same thing, strong refer cursor variable, when you try to get multiple tables or multiple table data we are going to be accessing here, then this will be not supporting to us. This will be not supporting to us. For example, let you see. So up to here, I just take it out. Okay, up to here, I just take it out. And after that, okay, after that, I'm taking here variables. So I emp percentile row type, okay, and j DEPT percentile row type. Okay, now, and after that, as usual, v underscore DEPT number. So number of 10 is equal to ampersandage v underscore DEPT number. Okay, now, so and later remaining same thing. So I'm just copy from the previous week refer cursor. So what are the week refer cursor I was taken? Same as is, I just taken out multiple tables. Suppose you try to get okay, let you see what it was happen. So I finally and suppose if I'm giving 10, then for error wrong number of values into list statement. Okay, now so now here what happened, guys? Here multiple tables. Here I'm using multiple tables. Select a star from EMP and select a star from DEPT, but a strong refer cursor is not supporting here multiple tables data accessing. Okay, now so these are what weak and strong, and finally differences. What's the differences update here? So weak refer cursor. Okay, so weak refer cursor and strong refer cursor after strong refer cursor. What is the difference in between these two means? Observe. Weak refer cursor, what we said guys here, it was written. That means it is not declaring here without a return type here. Okay, so return type is not there. So simply we can say without a return type. Because why it is no return type means because it is having predefined data type itself. But strong refer cursor, whenever you want to declare, compulsory return type is required because user defined this. If this is user defined, that's why return type compulsory. And here it was having, okay, it was having a predefined data type for your variable. Predefined data type is there. Data type is having by weak refer cursor, but strong refer cursor is not having. So not having predefined data type. Predefined data type is not there. So that's why user has to create. This one, access data from any table is nothing but simply multiple tables, but it can access only one specific table. Only one specific table or single table. Okay, now one specific table. So these are the weak and the strong refer cursors. Okay, differences. But whatever we created, weak or strong, okay, either explicit or implicit or whatever it is, finally your conclusion of cursors is what now here, just reducing the burden on database. Reducing burden on database, okay, because we reduce number of user requests. When you want to reduce, automatically burden is reduces. And once burden is reduces, performance will be good. Okay, now performance will be good. So this is the conclusion of cursors. Okay, so this is a diagram I already explained to you. So memory allocation and avoiding, that is called as some space, workspace and temporary memory we created for our work purpose. So that number of user requests will not go to databases, burden reduce, performance will be good. That is any type of cursor, whatever you use it. Okay, right. So this is the cursor topic, guys, here. Okay, so how it was. Okay, memories are created. Okay, and later how to use. Okay, now. So next one is the next topic is guys, exception handling. Exception handling. So basically, any programming language, for example, we are writing some programming code means definitely there is a chance to have a, okay, there is a chance to have a, or there is a chance to occur. There is a chance to occur, okay, runtime or execution errors. So basically, two types of errors we have, like compilation errors and execution runtime errors. Okay, now? So compilation errors are user can easily identify and we can overcome, like spelling mistakes, missing single quotes, missing double quotes, missing semicolons, missing open and closing brackets. So these kind of things are called a compilation errors. And these compilation errors, when you compiling a program, automatically we can identify. So we can overcome that manually. The user programmer can easily identify and easily overcome it. But execution errors are very difficult to identify. Okay, now, so those execution errors, those runtime errors, whenever you want to handle, so there you can use a exception handling mechanisms. Okay, and of course, PLSQL, this language is completely programming language. So that's why there is a chance to occur execution problems like runtime errors are, there is a more chances are there to occur. So once it was occurring, the runtime errors, then how we can overcome. Okay, so that mechanism telling by exception handling. But in this exception handling, two things very important and remember. So many people are confusing here. If anybody asks you what is an exception, if anybody asks you what is an exception, if anybody asks you, so you can say exception is a runtime error. So the definition carefully remember. Runtime error or else execution error also we can say. Okay, that is what. But here, if anyone asks you, what is exception handling? What is exception handling? Exception handling is different. Exception is different, guys. Here. Okay, what is exception or exception handling? Both are, so many people confusing, the both questions are same. So many people confusing, the both questions are same. But remember, both are not the same. Okay, now? So remember, both are not the same. So what is exception means? Say runtime error. What is exception handling means to avoid abnormal termination problem. Okay, so abnormal termination problems, avoiding purpose, we are using exception handling methods. Okay, now, so here abnormal means what, sir? What is the mean by abnormal means? Abnormal is nothing but unexpectedly. Unexpectedly is called abnormal. Suppose in our day-to-day life, in our life also, sometimes we are surprised, sometimes we are not expecting, but that was going to be happen. Okay, now, for example, a student is there. He's an average student. He knows that what is his talent. So he written examination. So what he was feeling that yes, one subject will be fail. So he was because he writing examination, he know everything. So what he was expecting, out of 6 subjects, 5 subjects will be clear. 1 subject definitely I have a backlog. So his expectation. But suddenly when result is came, what happened? He passed all subjects. Okay, so that is called unexpected. That means he is not expecting. He is expecting what? 1 subject will be backlog. Because he knows that how he was written examination. So he don't have a confidence. So he was expecting, okay, 1 subject at any cost, 1 subject will be backlog to me. Okay, but at the result time, you clear all subjects, then you will be surprised. And you are enthused. That means your happiness, you can't expect it. Okay, now, so that is what abnormals. Abnormals means suddenly, otherwise unexpected things are happening in front of us. So that is called abnormal. So termination means what now? Killed program, killing my program, stopping my program, not executing my program. That is called a termination. Okay, so unexpectedly, that means what, as a programmer, what I'm thinking, my program is right, my code is right. So that is our positive, the positive way we are thinking. But once you can execute, that's when we know that your program is right or wrong. When we executing, then we can say your programming code is right or wrong. So as a programmer, what you feel, my programming code right, correct. Okay, we are expectation that is. But suddenly when executing my program will be showing errors. It is not executed, my program will be stopped. It doesn't execute. So that is what now we are not expected, but that was happening. So which line, which statement exception is occurred, that information user cannot expect. We are writing, suppose we are writing 20 lines or 50 lines code we are writing. In 20 lines, 50 lines code we are writing, but we don't know on which line, which statement exception is occurred, on which statement my execution will be stopped, so that no one can expect. So that is called unexpectedly. If your program execution will be stopped in so-and-so statement or so-and-so level, then that is called the abnormal termination of program we called. So that kind of problems, whenever it was occurred, then we are going to be overcome by using of exception handlings. By using of exception handling classes, we can overcome that kind of problems which was occurred in my programs. Yes or no? So that is the mechanism exception handling. and what is exception and what is exception handling. Two are different meanings, different definitions. So if any interview person is asking, so be carefully give response to them. Okay, right, guys. And later, now we will see in Oracle how many types of exceptions are there. So what are those? Okay, so that we will discuss in tomorrow's session, guys. Okay, now in tomorrow we will go for the remaining what is what, how to avoid the problems, how to finding the problems, okay, by using of exception handling, how to overcome that we will check in tomorrow class. Okay, right, guys. Thank you so much.